Sora 2 is an AI video generation tool, and it is unbelievable. What if I told you that over the next 5 years, all the film production crews, actors, actresses, graphic designers, video designers, stock video producers, voice actors, what if I told you they are all going to be fired? They will no longer be needed. Why? Because you and your friends and your family are going to be able to create extremely high quality video with just a few words. Sora 2 is here, it is active, and in today's video, I want to show you some examples of how powerful this tool is, how amazing the video looks already. We're going to look at a few clips that have gone mega viral, reaching millions and millions of people. I'm going to explain what you kind of look for, because I'm starting to see these AI video clips pop up all over my feed. And then lastly, I'm going to end with showing you how a friend of mine is making tens of thousands of dollars using Sora and AI video generators to blow his podcast up. And I'm going to give you a hint at what Netflix is working on. So a lot to cover in today's video. Let's start, guys, by just saying, if you are interested in AI and the future of work, this is definitely the time to hit like and subscribe, and joining thousands and thousands of people that are excited and also scared, but we want to crush it with this new tech. Now's the time to hit subscribe. Okay, let's go ahead and let's watch this demo video from OpenAI about Sora 2. And as it says here, everything you're about to see and hear, other than me, is going to be generated fully by AI. Let's go.
1 year ago, Sora 1 redefined what was possible with moving images. Today, we're announcing the Sora app, powered by the all-new Sora 2. It's the most powerful imagination engine ever built.
So a couple things here. Can you see the light, the shadow? It's unbelievable. The voice is a little off, but it sounds pretty good. This guy here, in case you're not aware, is Sam Altman. He is the CEO and founder of OpenAI. And that is one of the things that you're going to see used in Sora 2. It's one of the things that makes Sora 2 special, is the ability to input yourself into the video, to take a picture of yourself, upload it into the software, and then create yourself doing all sorts of different things. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that as the video continues.
And it's packed with new features. I'll pass it to Bill for more details.
Now every video comes with sound.
Look at the light, the wind, the movement. It looks incredibly real.
Sora 2 is also the state-of-the-art for motion, physics IQ, and body mechanics, marking a giant leap forward in realism.
It's shocking.
And we're introducing Cameo, giving you the power to step into any world or scene and letting your friends cast you in theirs.
So I just want to touch on two quick things here. This is the worst that this technology is ever going to look. Can you imagine what this is going to look like in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? Put in the comments below where you think this technology is going, because when I see this, my mind just sparks up and explodes with all the possibilities. So go in the comments below and type, where do you see this technology going? Because I got to say, this is tremendous. And I mentioned earlier, Netflix is already using this technology. There was a movie that came out a few months ago. I covered this on the channel. I'll put a link to the video up here. But Netflix is replacing VFX artists already. They shot a movie called The Eternaut, and they used AI to create some of the action sequences. That is already happening. And the director of the movie said that he saved about 10 times, it would cost about 10 times less to use the AI for that scene than it would have to do it in person, with real actors, real actresses, real movie studio, on the ground, all AI. All right, let's continue with the rest of this video, because you can start to see where this technology is going and how it's going to play a major role in movies and television production.
On the path to AGI, the gains aren't just about productivity. It's about creating new possibilities.
It's also about creativity and joy. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know, the thing that really strikes me when I see Sam Altman is how real it looks, and that we're entering into this era of, if you see something on the internet, you cannot just jump to an assumption that it's real. You cannot believe your lying eyes. And obviously you're gonna be able to create all sorts of really fun stuff like these racing plastic ducks. But there is some kind of scary implication to this technology as it gets better and more realistic.
That's why we're launching Sora 2 inside the Sora app, allowing everyone to push the limits of their imagination and create in ways we never thought possible.
Look how real that looks. Look how real Sam Altman is. So that's the demo. You can see here his hand is on the car ignition, the car stick. And again, I just, you know, when you start to think about movies, television, commercials, guys, this stuff is big time. By the way, I recorded a video a little while ago about VO3. VO3 is Google's version of text to video, and that was really, really good. Really good. Sora 2 takes to the next level, and this is, again, I just repeat, this is the worst the technology is ever going to be. It's only going to get better. All right, cool. So if you're still here, let's go ahead and let's look at a couple just quick examples. And again, I just want to reiterate this. You're going to start seeing a lot of stuff on the internet that is not real. And it is going to be very easy for people to make. So I just want to look at a couple examples here. I just went ahead and typed in Sora 2, and we're going to look at some of the top posts from Sora 2 that have gone mega viral. So here's one. It says the female Olympics.
Grab, caps off mid-stride, that's textbook. To the recliner, pass made, first sip, stop the clock.
One of the things,
5.12 seconds. Germany quickens.
I'm going to mute it here. If you're just listening, it's basically women doing household chores, and it's kind of a parody on the female Olympics, which, yeah, I mean, listen, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. But what I'm really looking at here is the realism. How realistic do things look? And, you know, so for example, here she's, you know, some of this stuff looks a little bit weird. I'm always looking for fingers with AI. How many fingers? Are there arms or appendages that are kind of moving and melding into each other? This girl did the best vacuuming. This girl is, I mean, this is just, honestly, this is really funny. This is just really funny. But at any rate, by the way, before you at me and say that it's not funny to laugh at women doing household chores, I have a daughter who is beautiful, amazing. She's a great athlete. So I'm definitely up for empowering women. I am all about that. Let's look at this video here too. Look at this. Look how real that looks. And a couple things I want to point out. If you're on OnlyFans, you might as well give it up, because you are not going to be able to compete with what's coming with AI video. OnlyFans people. You might say, Mark, you can't compete either. And that may be. I've already been very loud and vocal on this, that I plan to reinvent myself every 2 years for the rest of my life. This stuff is just continuously changing. The other thing that I'll note here is you're going to see that there's a watermark that pops up. This is also a way that you can try to identify fake AI generated content if it has a watermark on it that's like Sora or VO3 on it. This is an example from VO3. We're talking more about Sora, but you can see how, like, it's
delicious.
The lines between what's real and what's fake
it's a nice
are being
place
blurred.
Here.
Another thing that I want to point out here is,
I know, I really like
this kind of video plays out, is what's kind of cool about this is the democratization of content creation. You don't need to have a multi-million-dollar studio to create solid video art. You could be a kid in his garage in the middle of Alaska and make an award-winning feature film or television. Look at the fingers. Like, this looks very, very real. I guarantee you, if you show this to your grandma, she'd be like, why do those girls look like that? What kind of makeup are they wearing? Again, this is just a crazy time. Here's some animation, AI-generated animation. Again, what I think is so cool about this is you're going to be able to create your own content so quickly. Like, we're going to have this amazing explosion of a marketplace of ideas. And I think it's really, really cool. Here's a video.
Perfect everyday glam. First step
of
blush.
Jake
Just grab
Paul.
a ton of it.
So one of the things that has happened with Sora is you can't just take a celebrity and start creating videos of them. They have to authorize it. So Jake Paul, understanding this, said, hey, I want people to make videos of me. And he's just gone crazy, crazy viral. People are making all kinds of videos of him doing crazy stuff. But that looks like Jake Paul, no?
Grab a ton of it, swirl it around, boom, right on there. If your face doesn't look like you just ran a marathon in the desert, you're not doing it right. All right, I'm going to show you how to do the perfect everyday glam. First step.
I mean, you tell me, doesn't that look real? That looks real to me. If I watched this and there were one of these watermarks happening, I would think that that was really Jake Paul. This is, again, just a quick example of where we're going. Here, let's just check out this video.
Chicken's looking nice, pal.
Woo! Yo, he stole my chicken!
Got a crispy treasure, can't slow me down. Hot and golden, I'm out of this town. Move, move, Friday victory.
Well, get back here.
Run, spin, slide, I'm gliding out the door. Fried love in my arms, can't give it up no more. Hey, your chicken.
If you're just watching, this is Michael Jackson stealing some chicken nuggets from some guy, and it looks real. So you kind of get the picture. Go out, have fun, and look at some of these viral videos. They are going viral. They are all over the place. And quite frankly, they look quite real. I think it's cool. I think it's exciting. However, I think it's kind of terrifying at the same time, because here's the deal, guys. We are not going to know what's real or what's fake anymore. We have the Tower of Babel is upon us. Okay, as promised, I want to go ahead and show you some examples of how a friend of mine is blowing up his podcast and is essentially preparing to sell his show to a big production company like Netflix. And how is he doing this? He's using AI to enhance his videos and his documentaries. So this is my boy Matthew Cox. I was on on a quick little overnight vacay with him and his producer the other day, and we were kind of talking about his channel. It's doing very, very well. And a big part of that is their use of AI. And I'm not going to go into all the different strategies that he's been using to grow his channel, but what I do want to show you is a new breed of shorts that he is headlining. I don't know anybody that's using AI to enhance their videos like this. So I'm just going to show you a couple examples so you can kind of see what he's doing, okay? Let's take a video. This one has 1.3 million views, okay? And these are just, by the way, you see this all over the internet. People are recording videos with their buddies in podcasts, and this is what Matt is doing. Let's check out this quick short here. It's 1.3 million views on this short.
We would sell bud to. I was like, well, how do we make? He's like, do you have health insurance? And I was like, I have Medicaid. He goes, do you know where Dr. Corbathina's office is? So I was like, yeah, that's my doctor. He's like, no way. He's like, you.
So if you can't see here, they're basically layering over the story with B-roll that is prompted by the text in the story. Okay. Can you see how this is
go
working?
There at this time? He's like, you're going to go to the back door. He's like, you're going to knock on the door. And
I'm just going to mute it. So basically what they're doing is they're taking out key stories from the podcast. And instead of going out and paying for cheap, crappy looking B-roll or paying a lot of money for their documentaries, they are using AI to generate AI generated images, a video, and it is exploding his channel. And in fact, again, this is a quick spoiler, guys, when you watch my channel, I'm giving you the latest, greatest stuff that's happening. And what he's doing right now is his podcasts are typically about 2 hours long, and they're streamlining, they're chopping them down to about an hour to 50 minutes. And just like when you watch a documentary on Netflix, he's recording this style of documentary where they're doing it in a podcast form, and then they are taking and filling in about 35 to 40% of it with AI video. And as they rank and create hundreds of millions of views and millions of hours of watch time, he's creating this huge bank of content that he can go and sell to a studio. So again, guys, AI video is very transformative. It helps everyday people like you and me create new solutions, solve new problems, create immense amounts of entertainment. Guys, the speculation, the ideas of the stuff that's possible is immense. If you want to know more about how I'm leveraging AI, how I'm looking at the future, where job opportunities are going, what jobs are going away, what jobs are coming, subscribe to my newsletter. It's completely free at aiupdate.ai. It's 100% free. Check it out. You're going to enjoy it. aiupdate.ai. With that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you learned a little something. Put in the comments below what you are working on, how you see this stuff working. And I will see you in the next video. It is right here. And I'm basically explaining how Nestle is replacing thousands of jobs with AI. Yes, the Hershey company or the the candy bar company. They do a lot. Nestle does a lot of stuff, but Nestle, along with many other companies, are firing people and using AI. I don't know what to tell you. I know people like to debate this with me, and that's fine. You're allowed your own opinion. Check out yesterday's video. We're going to cover how Nestle is firing 16,000 people. Boom. Check it out. I'll see you there, boys. Peace.